You share good news with your sibling, expecting a hug, and instead you get cold silence, a tight smile, or a comment that stings just enough to ruin the moment. If that's ever happened to you, here's the truth no one tells you. Explaining yourself won't fix it. It will only make it worse. And once you understand why, you'll never feel guilty about it again. Today, I'm giving you the psychology of exactly why your explanations backfire with a jealous sibling, and the 5 things you need to stop explaining, starting right now. Stay with me, because number 4 is the one almost none of us realize we're doing, and it might be the reason your relationship feels harder than it should. And before we start, wanting a close relationship with your sibling doesn't make you needy. It makes you human. Family closeness is one of the deepest needs we carry, and there's nothing wrong with wanting it. But sometimes love means protecting your peace instead of proving your worth. And those 2 things can look very different from the outside. Number 1, why you deserve your success. When you hit a milestone, a promotion, a new home, a partner who treats you well, a jealous sibling can experience your joy as an accusation. You'll hear it in the small stuff. Must be nice. Must have been easy for you. Maybe it's a joke that isn't quite a joke, or a compliment delivered so flatly it barely counts as one. Your instinct is to defend yourself, to list the hours, the sacrifices, the hard years behind the win. You want them to understand it wasn't luck. It was work. Here's why that backfires. Psychologically, this taps social comparison theory and confirmation bias. An envious sibling has already built the story that life is unfair, and you got a head start you didn't earn. So when you explain how hard you worked, they don't hear humility. They hear, "I worked harder than you, which makes me better than you." Your justification doesn't correct the story. It confirms it and hands them a new detail to resent. You never need to defend a win you earned. Acknowledge it with quiet grace. Don't debate whether you deserve it. The moment you start arguing your own worth, you've already lost the frame. Number 2, the details of your future plans. You're excited about a new business idea, a move, a goal, and naturally you want to share it. But hand that dream to a jealous sibling and watch what happens. They start picking it apart, finding the flaw, telling you why it won't work, or why someone they know tried something similar and failed. So you spend the next hour defending your plan, proving it's realistic, walking them through every contingency you've already thought of. What's actually happening is projection. Seeing you move forward highlights their own sense of being stuck. Your momentum becomes a mirror they didn't ask to look into, and every detail you hand over becomes a thread they can pull later, planting doubt before you've even started. You don't show your seeds to someone who doesn't want to see your garden grow. Keep the plan private. Share the result, not the roadmap. Let your sibling meet your dream once it's already standing. Number 3, the truth about your parents' treatment. We're halfway through the list, and this next one runs deep. It's tied to childhood, and it's usually the hardest one to untangle. Few things ignite sibling rivalry like parental favoritism. If your sibling believes your parents favored you, that resentment often lands on you directly, even though you didn't choose it and may not even remember it the way they do. To keep the peace, you try to reason it away. Mom treats us the same. Dad only helped because I asked. You know, parents just show love differently. But research on parental differential treatment shows that perceived favoritism leaves emotional wounds that last well into adulthood. And when you try to explain it away, your sibling doesn't feel corrected, they feel dismissed. To them, you sound like the golden child defending a system that hurt them. You cannot out-argue someone else's childhood, no matter how accurate your version of events is. Validate the feeling without accepting guilt that isn't yours. I'm sorry you felt that way growing up. I'm not responsible for how our parents behaved. That one sentence does more than any lengthy defense ever could. Number 4, how much their comments actually hurt you. This is the one I promised you, the one almost all of us have done without realizing it. After one too many sarcastic jokes or backhanded compliments, you finally say something. When you say things like that, "It really hurts me, I just want us to be close." You're hoping for an apology, or at least a flicker of recognition. What you usually get instead is, "You're way too sensitive. I was just joking. Why do you always take everything so hard?" When hostility comes from hidden jealousy, showing your hurt doesn't create empathy, it hands over control. In the literature on emotional abuse, this is called weaponized vulnerability. Your pain becomes proof to them that the dig landed. It shifts the whole conversation from their behavior to your sensitivity, and now you're the one apologizing. Don't look for comfort from the source of the harm. Meet the remark with cool, neutral detachment instead. A calm, "okay," or "if you say so," takes all the drama out of the room because it gives them nothing to work with. Number 5. Why you can't fix their life. Jealous siblings often live with real financial, personal, or emotional instability, and paradoxically, they may still expect you to rescue them simply because you have it better. When you finally say no, guilt kicks in immediately, and you launch into a 20-minute explanation of your own budget, your own schedule, your own stress, trying to earn the right to have said no in the first place. This is sibling parentification at work, and it usually started long before either of you had the words for it. Here's the trap. The longer your explanation, the more it sounds like a negotiation. As long as you have more than they do, in their eyes, your no reads as betrayal rather than a reasonable limit. No is a complete sentence. You can be kind without being a doormat. "I'm not in a position to help with this right now. I hope you find a solution." That's the whole boundary. It doesn't need a defense attached, and it doesn't need to be repeated 3 different ways to count. So the next time your sibling goes quiet or cold, or drops a "must be nice" into a moment that should have been happy, you'll know exactly what's happening. And you'll know you don't owe them an explanation. You owe yourself your peace. This isn't about cutting your sibling off or holding a grudge. And it's not about winning some quiet contest between the two of you. It's about accepting that you can't reason someone out of a feeling they didn't reason themselves into. When you stop explaining, justifying, and defending your own life, you get your energy back, and you let them do their own growing on their own time without carrying it for them. Which of these 5 hit closest to home for you? Tell me in the comments, and if this helped you feel a little less alone, send it to the sister, brother, or friend who needs to hear it today. Subscribe for more on protecting your peace in complicated relationships. I'll see you in the next one.